And from one war front, shifting our focus to another, our continuous coverage of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. Now, less than 2 weeks into its stunning cross-border incursion, Ukraine has now destroyed a key bridge in Russia's Kursk region and also struck a second one nearby on Sunday. The destruction of the first bridge that spanned the same river near the town of Glushkovo is expected to impede deliveries of supplies to Russian forces who are repelling Ukraine's incursion into Kursk. Less than 2 days later, Russian telegram channels claimed a second bridge over the same river in the village of Zwanoye had been struck as well. According to Russia's MASH news site, the attacks left the area with just one intact bridge, which meant that the Ukrainian strikes would further complicate Moscow's attempts to recharge its forces in Kursk and also evacuate the civilians from the area. Glushkovo lies some 12 kilometers north of the Ukrainian border and approximately 16 kilometers of the main battle zone in Kursk. Meanwhile, Zwanoye, the village we're talking about here, is located a further 8 kilometers northeast. Kyiv has been tight-lipped about the planned scope and goals of its lightning push into Russia. However, the strikes on the bridges, they are apparently aimed at blocking a Russian counter-push in Kursk, which could mean that Kyiv intends to seek a foothold in the region or at least signal that to Moscow. Experts say, although Ukraine could try to unite its gains within Russia, it would be a risky maneuver. Kyiv's resources are limited and supply lines extending deep into Kursk, which would be vulnerable to Russian strikes. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged Kyiv's allies to lift the remaining restrictions on using Western weapons to strike deeper inside Russia. Now, Russia's foreign ministry, on the other hand, has alleged that US-made HIMARS, they were used to destroy bridges on the same river. Meanwhile, the head of the UN nuclear watchdog said that the safety situation at the Russian-occupied Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is worsening, following reports from its team of a nearby drone strike at the plant. Kyiv and Moscow have traded blame for a string of attacks in the vicinity of the power plant. Ukraine has repeatedly alleged that Russia plans to stage an attack and then put the blame on the Ukrainian forces.